Randam Bhaktivinoda Samanitam Sri Chaitanya Prabhupada Nityananda Savaritam Sri Nandanandam Vande Shri Radhika Charanatayam Govijana Samayitam Pranavana Manoharam Vanchakalpadevasya Kripasinabhayavasya Chaitanya Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Jai Jai Shri Radhe. This is Sunday Satsang, February 23rd, February 23rd, 2025. And we start the class off with some discussion from our notes on Guru Tattva. So it's called Guru Tattva Nectar. We'll read for 10 minutes or so and then continue. There's one shloka in the 5th canto of Bhagavatam that describes about Guru, and there's examples of, it says, the verse is spoken by King Rishabhadev to his 100 sons for Rishabhadev's teachings. Guru Nishityat Swajano Nasasyat Pita Nasasyat Janani Nasasyat Devam Natatsyan Napatishta Jasasyan Namochi Ya Samupati Rityam. So in this verse the translation is this. It's saying who is disqualified. In other words, what's the qualification to be a guru? Guru means a senior person like mother, father. Like in the Vedic Sanatana Dharma culture, it says Guru, Adimata Guru. Guru is Adi Guru is Mata. The mother is the original Guru. Mother and father, Adi Guru. And there's Diksha Guru, Mancha Guru, different types of gurus. So any guru is a teacher. So maybe mother, maybe father, maybe actual spiritual teacher, or a grandfather, any senior person, can be a king. So to have that position of a guru, there's a responsibility. Rishabhadev says that one should not be, he's telling his sons, I'm not qualified to be your father unless I can liberate you from samsara. Because the whole purpose of Sanatana Dharma culture is dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So to get liberation from birth and death and go to Vaikuntha, the spiritual world, is the purpose of attaining human life and the purpose of the culture of Sanatana Dharma. The original Vedic culture, what we call Sanatana Dharma. So Rishabhadev is telling one who can't give liberation to his dependents, cannot free his dependents from the cycle of birth and death, it can never become a guru, a father, a husband, a mother, or a worshipful devata. Because the devatas like Shiva, Brahma, Indra, Varuna, etc., they cannot give liberation unless they have the touch, the blessings or empowerment of Vishnu or Krishna. So I have an article here that I collected from somewhere. I don't know, so many classes. There's examples of spiritual authorities who are not acting for the spiritual interest, so they were rejected. So the idea is we should give up local and provincial interests for the spiritual interest. If our sincere attempt to realize Bhagavan or Krishna or God is checked or deceived, we should give up that teacher. So he gives an example. One example from Shastra Bhagavatam who rejected Guru is Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj, of course, was the king of Asuras, but he was also a devotee, ultimately, of Vishnu. And his guru is, of all the Asuras, is Shukracharya. And the guru of the Devas, the Vaishnavas, the Suras, is Brihaspati. So Shukracharya advised his Shishya, Bali Maharaj, don't give charity to Vaman Dev. Vishnu appeared in the avatar of Vaman. Vaman means a very short human being. He's like a young boy. Vaman means 52 inches. So it's like 1.5 meters tall. 1.5 meter uncho. Very short, small boy. And he came to beg charity from the king, Bali Maharaj, who had defeated Indra and was ruling the universe from the throne of Indra. So Shukracharya said, this little kid is not a little kid. This is Bhagavan. He's going to take everything from you and more. So then Bali Maharaj said, well, Gurudev, Shukracharya, you always instructed me that we should give a charity to anyone who comes begging. He's begging for charity. So it's according to Shastra, I'm a king, I should give charity to anyone who comes begging for charity. Anything within my means, money, cow, land, whatever I can give, I should give. Now you're telling me not to give. So I'm not going to follow you, I'm going to go against you. So this is an example of someone rejected his guru because his guru was not speaking to take him to liberation. The guru was considering his donations. That if he understood the mentality, understood Mahanidhi was going to take everything and leave Bali Maharaj with nothing. So Bali Maharaj has nothing, he would have no money to engage in yagyas, big yagyas. Because when yagyas are there, the Purohit is the guru is the Purohit, and he makes so much money and gets so much gold and donations during a yagya. So Bali Maharaj is going to become a beggar. Mahanidhi is going to wipe out his treasury and wipe out his whole kingdom and make him a beggar, and that means Shukracharya will be out of donations. So he was calculating for his own interest, not for the interest of Bali Maharaj. So Bali Maharaj rejected his guru. So sometimes if the guru is not leading you in the right direction, you can reject the guru. The example is Bali Maharaj. Now the verse says, Guru Nishi says, Swajana. Swajan means my jana, my people. Means my mother, my father. I can reject them, although mother and father are called Adi Guru Mata, Adi Guru Pita. My mother and father, original gurus, we can reject them if they go against Bhagavan. So the primary example is given as Vibhishana. Who is Vibhishana? Brother of Ravana. So Vibhishana was the devotee of whom? Good guess. You don't know, but you got a great guess. Yes, he was Ram Bhakta. So, of course, Ram became inimical to Ravana because Ravana kidnapped his chaste wife Sita and held her in captivity for 1 year in Sri Lanka, and the whole war came about. And Hanuman was the hero of that war. Of course, Ramachandra killed Ravana. But Vibhishana rejected his family, all his relatives, and took the side of Ramchandra and gave him advice to help him defeat his brother. Who is an example of someone who rejected his father? All right. About 7 Kalavas now. Bhakti Prahlad rejected Hiranyakashipu, and Hiranyakashipu is his father. He was preaching to him against Lord Vishnu. He said, there's a very nice description of Nrsimha Lila in a book by Traipana Vyas, one Vyas, I forget which Vyas. It's called Hari Bhakti Sudodaya. Hari Bhakti Sudodaya tells the story of Prahlad and the Sringadev. And there, in that book, Prahlad Maharaj is preaching to his father, you should chant Govinda, you should do Govinda Bhajan. Chant Govinda Gopal, Govinda Gopal. And his father said, what is this nonsense? I'm not going to do Nam Bhajan. The guy you told me to do Nam Bhajan, he killed my brother. Who's his brother? Hiranyakashipu's brother. Who's his brother? Hiranyaksha, not Ravan. Yeah, you're really screwed up there. What yuga was it?
Satya Yuga.
Right in the beginning, Satya Yuga. And who killed his brother? Who killed Hiranyakashipu's brother? Yeah, wake up now.
Varun.
No,
The boar.
The boar. He's not boring. The Ra. The transcendental Keshavajita Sukarupa. Jai Jagadishare. So now Janani, Janani means mother, Jana means person or man, or Jana means human. Janani, we see oftentimes when you read Krishna Lila, they talk to Yashoda, when Krishna's talking to his mother, he says, oh Janani, don't beat me with your stick. I won't steal any more yogurt. So Janani means mother, and what's the example of who one to give of his mother? Bharat Maharaj. Who's Bharat?
That after became deer.
No, not that Bharat. What did he say? Yeah, right, that's right. Yeah, he's the brother of Ramachandra from the wife, Dasratha's wife of, what's her name? Kaikeyi? No. Madri? Kaikeyi. So, Kaikeyi is one wife of Dasratha, and Dasratha is the father of Ramachandra with Kaushalya. Kaushalya is the mother of Ramachandra, and the father's what? Dasratha. So Dasratha gave a blessing, a benediction to Kaikeyi, is a long story. And Kaikeyi told her husband Dasratha, I want my son Bharat to be the king and not your son Ram with Kaushalya. So send Ram to the forest so Bharat becomes the king. So what was Bharat Maharaj's response to that? He rejected his mother. So it says here in this verse, this is a different part, this is Shavade speaking in the 5th canto Bhagavatam. He says, Guru Pitana Sasya Janina Sasya. One is na means not. One is not a Janani, one is not a mother that goes against Ram or goes against God. So Bharat, he rejected his own mother because his mother was against his brother. His brother happened to be Bhagavan. It's the personality of Godhead. So he's an example. Bharat, the son of King Dasratha, and Kaikeyi rejected Kaikeyi. That's a big thing. Now Daivam. Daivam means the Devatas. The Devatas should be rejected if they go against Bhagavan. So there was a famous king which was mentioned, Bhakti-Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami, and he's quoting Puranas, or some Puranic story about it. King Katvanga. Katvanga was a great heroic king who fought on behalf of the Devatas, the Vaishnava Devatas, not the Asuras, against the Asuras, and he was very victorious. He always was helping them. And he finished one battle, and he asked the Devatas, when am I going to die? How long am I going to live long? And he said, you're going to die in a few minutes. So he said, look, I'm leaving Heavenly Planets. I don't want any of this enjoyment. I don't want any donations. I don't want any benedictions. I don't want any boons. I'm going right to Karmastan. Karmastan is the Earth planet. From the Earth, you can go up or down. Either way, you get liberated. You get liberated up, we get the rate down. There's 7 planets below the earth you go down to, there's 7 planets above. Janalok, Mahalok, Tapalok, etc. Satyalok. So he immediately came to earth and did bhajan and got liberated. So he rejected the Devas. I'm not fighting anymore, I'm out of here. I don't want all this heavenly life, I want to attain mukti, liberation. So he didn't, even though he was in heaven, enjoying so many pleasures there, when he understood he was going to die, he gave it all, he rejected all the Devatas, and came to earth to do bhajan and get liberation. Then it says, Pati, once you reject the husband. What's the example of that from the 10th canto? Yeah, the gopis, they didn't have any husbands to reject, actually. The husband of Chayapati. Someone says, so who rejected their husband? The answer is the gopis, that's correct, we can't deny that. But the gopis didn't really have husbands.
Wife of Kalya.
They're all shadows of Krishna. They're all Chayarup.
Wife of Kalya.
Yagyapatnis is usually an example. Because Yagyapatnis, they were Chobe Brahmins, they were from Mathura area. On the border, this is called Bachol. You can see the temple there, Bachol. It's on the border of Mathura and Vrindavan. It's Brajmandal.
Birthplace. The spirit, birthplace.
Yeah, but birthplace.
Birthplace.
Yeah.
Appropriate mandir.
Yeah, Kuragat ke paas, nearby Bachol. I've been there a few times. So the husbands are engaged in some Deva Yagya, and Krishna, not Krishna Balaram, but the cowherd boys, some gopas came to bake some food for Krishna Balaram, and all the boys were hungry from Gochar and Leela in the area. And the husband said, get lost, we can't give you any food, haven't finished our yagya yet. Then the boys preached to them, they said, but you know the rules of Shastra, even though you haven't finished your yagya, you're at a juncture at your yagya. If an atiti comes or some guest comes, you should, by Shastra rule, you should give some food to them. So they didn't even speak, didn't say anything to the boys, although the boys were pretty smart, and ignored them. And they went back to Krishna, and Krishna said, ask their wives. Because Krishna knew the Yagyapatnis, the wives were devotees. So they went back to the wives, and the wives immediately left the Yagyashala, and they left their husbands and ran to Krishna with baskets of fruits and sweets and everything to feed them. So this is a big offense. So they're an example, rejecting a husband that doesn't give you Krishna. The husbands are going against Krishna, so they rejected their husbands to serve Krishna.
She's saying Lakshmi.
Lakshmi rejected Vishnu.
Yeah, that should be the fail one, Lakshmi one. Yeah, she didn't really reject her husband. She just wanted to be with her husband in a different form. Because in Krishna is Sarvavatari. Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna Vrindavan is Sarvavatari. So she was leaving Vishnu to go to Vishnu. She was leaving Aishwarya Vishnu to go to Madhurya Vishnu. The Madhurya Vishnu is Krishna, because inside Krishna is Vishnu. So she didn't really leave Vishnu. Just like she left the forearm Vishnu. That's too awkward, bracing a guy with 4 arms. He doesn't play flute, he doesn't play holy, he doesn't have Madhapan Leela, doesn't do Jalka, he's pretty much boring. Vishnu is the boring aspect of Bhagavan. The Leela Purushottam, the exciting aspect of Bhagavan is Krishna Vrindavan. Gopinath, Shyamasundar, Radharaman, Bangabihari, Radhavalva. They say Krishna at work is Vaikuntanath. Krishna at play is Vrindavanath, Radhanath. Gopikanta, Radhakanta, Gopikanta. So you're saying she rejected her husband, yes, in one sense, but not really. Because it's the other way around. Because in the Paitagram in the south of Govardhan, near Chandrasarora, there's a Leela style called Paitagram, and this time of year it's Basant Ras Leela, which is described in Gita Govinda by Jayadeva Goswami. Krishna left the Rasa dance, the spring Rasa dance at Chandrasarora, and the gopis went searching for him. And when some gopis came, and Krishna wanted to play a trick on the gopis, so he called forth the Vishnu root within him, and appeared with 4 arms. Chakra, Gada, Padma, Shank. The gopis, they saw Narayan, and he said, "Oh, Namo Narayan." What else you gonna say? So, they know that much. They're Hindus, they know what to say. No, they're right. They weren't impressed. They didn't go get on the ground or anything. They said, "Namo Narayan." Hey, by the way, Krishna Kahan, have you seen Krishna? Which way did Krishna go? And then the 4 arms went like this. Krishna, 2 arms this side about that, the other 2 arms, 4 arms that way. So they ran away. But now, that was just some other gopis, Vipaksha Saki, Suraj Saki, whatever. But then Radharani and her team came. Radharani and Lalita Vishaka, Asasaki, they came on side of Radharani. And Krishna standing with 4 arms. He was like, 4 arms started trembling, and 2 arms disappeared. And out came the flute. And then Radharani, yeah. He couldn't maintain his disguise. Because Aishwarya will always be defeated by Madhurya. Mercy above justice, love above power. This is a famous quotation from Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami from the Sri Saraswat Gaudiya Math in Navadvip. He was a great Vaishnava, Bengali Brahmin from birth, highly educated, and he had law degree from university. He was a great scholar and a sannyas disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. He said, mercy above power, mercy above justice, love above power. Love above power means Madhurya conquers Aishwarya, and mercy means all of us. Because by justice, we have no adhikar to have bhakti. You have bhakti, you have to have adhikar. In Kali Yuga, no one has any adhikar to receive bhakti. It's the causeless mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that so many people are taking up bhakti. So this is some idea about this. One can reject a senior representative of Bhagavan in the form of mother, father, teacher, guru, etc., if they don't give you Krishna. Now, one question was asked to me related to Guru Tattva. Someone asked me, they said, "You're a guru," and I said, "Yeah, somehow." My Guru Dev asked me, it's called Sadhar Samatsu. Sadhar Samatsu, the blessing and order of the Guru to be Guru. Sadhar Samatsu, the authorization or blessings of the Guru to make his disciple also a Guru. So on behalf of his, following his order, we're trying to do that seva for our Dvaita Parivar and our Gaudiya Sampradaya. So someone asked me a question just recently. What do you see as the biggest problem among disciples? And I spontaneously said honesty, Satyam. So what does this mean, Satyam? It means it's part of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, describes the third, Vishwambena's fourth limb of Bhakti. What is that? Vishwambena Gurur Seva. First you surrender to Guru, Guru Padashaya, then Dikshadi Shikshanam, you take Diksha, receive Shiksha, and then you do Seva. Vishwambena, so it should be Vishwambena Seva, which means respect, trust, and confidence. You should respect the Guru, you should trust the Guru, have confidence in the Guru. So in Bhakti, in Upadeshamrita, Rupa Goswami explains about the Guru. He said, what did he say? Which was the
First one, Vacho Vegam, Manasa Krodha Vegam.
no Guyama Kyakti.
Dadati Pratigrihnaati.
Yeah, that's about exchanges. He talks about exchanges of love. So Guru Shishya, we talk about the Guru Shishya Sambandha relationship. It's called Guru Shishya Prem Sambandha. Prem Sambandha. Sambandha means relationship between the Guru and the Shishya is based on love. You can't surrender to someone you don't love. You can't serve someone you don't love. So the first part of bhakti is Guru Pada Shraya. Surrender, take shelter of the Guru. You have to love the Guru to do that. And then you have to do Seva, Vishrama Seva. So Vishrama means respect, trust, and confidence. So these points are all tied together in my answer. The biggest problem with disciples is honesty, Satyam, because they understand that they have to follow religious principles, Satyam, Shocham, Satyam, Daya.
Ahimsa Sat. No.
There's four.
No. Satyam, Daya, Tapa, Saucham.
Satya, Daya, and Tapa, Shocham. Has to be austere, be clean, and truthful, and such as
They are merciful.
be compassionate to others and help others. Collect and distribute. Collect some bhakti, some understanding, and distribute it however, whenever you can. Our mood of Mahaprabhu is helping others, giving help. Help means praying, bhakti, bhav, guidance, knowledge, point everyone towards Krishna. Encourage everyone to take up the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra and study Bhagavatam and Gita and live a life of centered on Krishna and practicing 9 limbs of bhakti sadhana. That's called daya, compassion. Vaishnava Kripambudhi, the ocean of mercy. So I find that disciples aren't honest. I was talking to one disciple, I said, how is your bhajan? So I asked, I said, are you chanting japa every day? And he said, no. The grihastha person. He said, no. I said, why? I lost my taste. I said, why didn't you talk to me? So they feel embarrassed or shy. So there's not an open dialogue between the guru and the disciple. This is called satyam. This is called trust. They're embarrassed or they're... Like one time I asked one disciple, another guru's disciple came to me and asked a question. I said, have you revealed your mind? I asked your guru this question. Oh no. I said, why? I'm afraid. I'm afraid. You should be afraid of Maya. It's not your guru. He said, no, I'm afraid to ask this question. I'm afraid to open my mind to him. I said, hey. Well, afraid. You shouldn't be afraid. Guru is the only one you shouldn't be afraid. You should be afraid of your wife. You should be afraid of your husband. You should be afraid of your mother-in-law, especially. And your father-in-law. And your kids. They're all dangerous. But the Guru is innocent. The Guru is bole, bam bole. She was a Guru, he's bole, he's childlike. So all gurus are childlike, they're innocent, they're approachable, they're not envious, they're not aris, they're not enemies. But this is a big problem in the Sangha Vaishnavas. They have fear of their guru. They don't open up to the guru. They want to put on a facade, a fake mask. A mask, oh hi, I'm a good devotee. My mask has tilak on, my mask has kantibal on. I'm actually Kali Sheva, I'm a devotee of Kali. But so this is my answer, that where you should be honest, you're not honest. Where you should be dishonest, you're honest. No, we shouldn't be dishonest anywhere. We should always be honest. But so I would like to encourage all disciples and around the world, devotees around the world, to have a more open dialogue and open communication with the Guru. Go to the Guru, meet your Guru. Like Guru Goswami is telling Upadeshamrita, this is how you cultivate love. You give gifts, you receive gifts. But the most important thing is open the gift of your mind. The greatest gift you have to offer the Guru is your mind. Because your mind is where all your samskaras are in your subconscious mind. Your Guru you have to open your subconscious mind to the Guru to take out those samskaras by giving you the proper medicine, proper bhajan to do. If you go to your Guru and say, listen, I'm not chanting job, he said, why? Well, I'm working 2 jobs and this and that. So how many rounds do you, well, I promised to chant 16. So then the Guru say, well, it doesn't seem like you have time to chant 16. Can you chant 4? I can chant 4. You promise you can chant 4? Yeah, okay, now chant 4. So just by one meeting with the Guru, he can totally revamp and redesign your individual bhajan program. It's not a one way for everybody. Things change, kalodation bhajan. Time changes, a person changes, circumstances change, place changes. So you have to modify your bhajan. It should all be done with a sanction and blessing and guidance of Guru. Guru is a helping friend, not an enemy to be afraid of or be scared of or be avoided. So this is, the more honest and open one is with the Guru, the more clear the path of bhajan is, the more easy the spiritual life becomes. Because the Guru is always understanding, always compassionate. Like someone, I'm always giving people advice how to make bhajan user-friendly. I have an idea, user-friendly. It should fit your hand. You buy gloves, somebody made me gloves that are too small, they're girl-sized gloves. Somebody's mother made a pair of gloves, but it's like, I'm not a little girl. She has a daughter, so she made her gloves for her daughter. So I said, okay, I thanked her, I was very thankful. She took out the time. I couldn't get home 3 fingers. So the Guru makes the bhajan fit you, it makes it fit. It's not some robot program, We're not a machine that comes with a handbook of operation. We're human beings, we have different needs at different times. Like most stories I meet, they say, Maharaj, before I got initiated, I read so many hours a day. I chanted so many rounds, I was chanting 1 lakh a day. But I got initiated, I got Siddha Pranali. I don't chant. I chant 60 rounds if I'm lucky. I read 10 minutes of Bhagavatam if I'm lucky. And the rest of the time I'm busy working this, that, the other. I said, well, you should give back your neck piece. And give back your job piece and go back to reading 3 hours a day and chanting 1 lakh a day. Not really, I'm just joking, but so we have to, different times you have to make an arrangement. Because if the Guru sanctions something, you get all the mercy and blessings of God on your side. He's the conduit, he's the via medium to the powerhouse, he's the plug. But if you take your plug, your light, and take out the plug, hey, my light's not light. I have a 100-watt light bulb, 200-watt light bulb, but it's not giving any light. Why is that? Everyone's going around, change the bulb, change the wire. The switch is wrong. Oh, well, you didn't plug it in. So the way you plug in is the Guru. Meet the Guru directly, talk to the Guru, and get his guidance, get his Agya, Guru Agya, order, direction, and then start lighting up again. Start becoming enlightened by the mercy of Guru. Gurus are like, they have a certain Atmaramata quality. To be a Guru, you have to be Atmaramata and Atmakamata. You have to be self-satisfied and blissful within your bhajan. So Gurus are self-satisfied and blissful within their individual bhajan. They don't need anybody, they don't need anything. They just need to do their bhajan and worship their Guru and Krishna, and they're good, they're successful. But to take their old Guru means they're trying to help others. So don't miss the advantage of having a Guru in your life. Gurus are there, they're not going to come knock on your door and call you up, and they're not going to bother you. You want it? You want the mercy? Like they say in the Bible, you have to go to the mountain. The mountain doesn't come to you. I mean, in Vedic times, it's not you, the mountains came to you. The mountains had wings, the mountains could fly. Like Dronachal. Dronachal was the father of Giriraj. And some Platsya Muni or some great Muni went to Dronachal, visiting King Dronachal on his universe or planet or something. And he asked him for some charity. He said, "Oh, you have a cute mountain son. Your son is very cute. I'd like to have a mountain by my ashram, because mountains are very good for meditation. A lot of ions and minerals inside the mountains, and they give off a lot of good vibration, good for meditation. Go and make caves in mountains. Caves are very good for meditation. All yogis and meditators, they go like that." So he asked King Dronachal for one mountain, his favorite mountain, Giriraj. He said, "I just want this one." "No, that's not favorite." He said, I can't give him to you. You ask him. If he wants to go, I'll let him go." So he said, "Okay, I'll go with you." This is Giridhari. He said, "I'll go with you, Platsya Muni." I think it was Platsya Muni. But one condition, that if you have to pass, you have to set me down somewhere to stop your flight, because I'll fly with you, because Giriraj is going to fly, because mountains can fly. So the Rishi is going to fly by Yogic City. You're going to fly, and fly next to him is Giriraj, because mountains can fly. So then Giriraj was coming over Brajmandal. He understood in the future Yuga, the Krishnas are going to come here and have pastimes on me. So then he got real heavy. Rishi Palatsya, he was holding his finger, the original Giridhari. But he was holding him, and Giriraj was flying on his own. But he was just holding on so he didn't get a lot of, holding on to him, like, wouldn't get away. Little kid, like, hold your wrist up. So then he got real heavy, and the sage couldn't hold him anymore, so he came down to Brajmandal, right over here. Then he tried to lift him up. He couldn't lift him up. He couldn't move. So then he stayed here. Your eyes star and key jai. So mountains could fly. So the idea is honesty. Be honest. Be open. Honesty means open heart. Like once I sat with my Gurudev, Pandit Sri Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. I asked him about the 26 or 27 qualities of Vaishnava. I said, "Can you describe these qualities?" Okay, so I went down. So I went Saralata. Saralata means simplicity, straightforward. And he said, Saralata means what is inside your heart is what's in your words, what's in your behavior. There's no difference in your inside and your outside. This is Saralata. Not front face, back face. Not two face, one face. The face of your soul is the face on your head. And the words of your soul is the words of your mouth. And the thoughts of your soul is the thoughts of your brain. This is how he describes Saralata. So of course he was personification of that. But nowadays, there's two bhavas going on. There should be three bhavas. There should be three bhavas in this world. One is called Bhakti Bhav. The bhav of emotion, the sentiment of a devotee. But there's two other bhavas going on. What are the other two bhavas? Kapat Bhav and Kam Bhav. Kapat Bhav, what is Kapat Bhav?
Deceitfulness.
Cheating, deceitfulness. What is Kam Bhav?
Enjoying.
Lust.
Enjoying, lust, desire, greed,
Material desire.
lust, to enjoy sense gratification, separate from Krishna Bhakti and prasad and all these things. So this is the general thing. So a lot of this Kapat Bhav and Kam Bhav mixes up with the disciples' Bhakti Bhav. So it's the influence of Kapat Bhav and kamba, which prevents the disciple from opening up to Gurudev, from being honest with Gurudev, being Satyam with Gurudev. Because the disciple thinks, my Gurudev thinks I'm a good devotee. I'm really fooling him. He really thinks I'm a good devotee. You know, always, whenever I see him, always wearing tilak, neck beads, nice devotee, sari, whatever, dress. And whenever he asks me to save, I do save. But actually, I'm holding all this cheating inside of me. I'm holding all this kapat inside my brain and my mind. I'm not opening up to him. I don't want to let go of that. That's what Sharanagati means. Sharanagati means let go of Maya and hold the feet of Guru. That's what Sharanagati means. Let go of Maya and hold the feet of Guru. This is Sharanagati. So I'll end there. That's my response about dishonesty. And now it's Sunday satsang, February 12th, 22nd.
23.
23rd. 23rd. 2025 question and answers. Does anyone have any questions? I have that question.